Do you want to become a leaderboard player like me and have 80.2 DPS? Well, today I'm going to show you how to go from in-game, like medium player to endgame player right away. I have a 2.4 W unit that he can solo impossible time trials by himself. So today I'll be showing you how to do all that, and yeah, let's get into the video. So first, what you want to do is get the newest divine. So go over to here, look at divines, and just find the one that does the strongest damage. Right now, Dark Goku is the strongest. And to find where to open him, you just go and look for these little red things. So for Dark Goku, you need to go to Magic Continent, right here. The way you can double check is go over to Sacrifice, and it will say Dark Goku, or whatever divine unit you're trying to get. And then just try to open for at least one of them. Once you get one of them, you need to go over to time chamber over here. Equip your time team. Make sure you got some double interstellars on there, because those are the best time units at right now at the moment. Then make sure you have a Arena avatar. Equip that. Get some super time boosts right here. And then make sure you're cloning your Dark Goku inside the clone machine at Mystic Islands right here. So that should take, if you have a full time team, less than an hour maybe. And then once you get him, just keep cloning him until you have about 3 of them. And once you have 3 of them, you want to put double protagonist on it. Put double protagonist on one of them, then toss him in the incubator, get him to max level, right? And then you got a single double protagonist Goku that has like double protagonist Goku, and then you want to transfer the protagonist off of him, teleport to any limit breaker locations like right here. Make sure your double protagonist one, or one that's level 350, 360, whatever one it is, toss him in the middle, and then toss the other 2 right around him. So he incubates and limit breaks, and then once he limit breaks, make sure you have no passives on him. Definitely make sure there's no passives on him. Go over here, toss him in the clone machine 3 more times, okay? And then once you get him in the clone machine 3 more times, and you have 3 of them, go over back to Magic Continent and throw all 3 of them in the infuser right here. Once you get them in the infuser, they're going to take a while, so like 10 days worth, and then 10 hours in total if you have max time, which I do. 10 hours in total if you have 7x time too going on. So once you get him out of the limit breaker, you don't want to get any strong passes on him yet. You want to keep cloning him. Clone him until you have a full team of 17 or 16, depending on how many equips you have. So once you get a full team of them, that's when you start putting passives on them, like God, Interstellar, Demon, Angel, any of those passives. I showed you in multiple other videos on how to get really good passives really fast and really cheap. So go watch those videos if you haven't already. So then you get those passives, transfer them onto Goku, or your best divine unit you have. And then you want to make sure that you're cloning this unit right here. His name is Dark right here. And I actually need to clone him and get them on my guys too, but make sure you're cloning Dark right here. And that should take about 2 hours with max time, about 40x time. That should only take 2 hours worth. And go over, take that, and then go over to Challenge Hub right here. And then go to this illusionist guy, Flame ticket if you need any free ones. Destroy. Say this was the dark right here. You select him. Make sure the unit will be destroyed. That's the dark. That's not the unit you want to keep. And then say I wanted to put this illusion on him. You would press craft, and then I'll give you an example real quick. So say I wanted to put the illusion of this one right here. And then you select it, this unit will be destroyed, this unit will you keep, craft it, and then you have the unit looking like what it would right there. And the reason why you want the illusions is so it has like higher damage illusions and stuff like that. So dark right now is actually the highest illusion that you can get. That's why you want to have dark on your team. So a single angel demon dark can probably close to, if not one shot, every character in this new map for me. So yeah, it destroys it. And then if I take it over to the boss, it will take a second, but once you see the ultimate, it just one-shots it completely. So that's why dark is so overpowered, or light Yagami. So yeah, make sure you have light Yagami on your units if you can. If you can't, there are some good alternatives, like in Flame City. Where's that at? Flame City right here. If you go over to this crafting machine, Indra Burst is also a really good fighter to have if you're going to put them as illusionist. But the one you really want is Light Yagami. And if you're like, well, how do I get Light Yagami? Go over here, right here, this spin right here. You always want to keep him if you ever pull him. So now that you have a full team of double lights, or not double lights, double strong characters with light illusion on them, you want to make sure you have crew leaders equipped. Crew leaders are actually like really good. So I'll show you my DPC right now, hitting about 82.1 W. And if I unequip actually one of my stronger units, equip another crew leader, it is hitting 85.9 W. Only reason why you would not want to have a bunch of crew leaders is your DPS doesn't go up. As you have a bunch of crew leaders, your DPS stays around the same. Your DPC goes up, but your DPS stays about the same. So after you have all these guys, you should be set and be having the strongest unit you can. So go over to Challenge Hub right here. Make sure you have damage equipped. Artifact of damage. Go to Time Chamber. If you want to test your strength, equipped Flaming Hero if you have them for an avatar. Another good alternative is Vegetable right here, the easiest divine to get. Then you go over here to this Time Lord, Time God, and then turn on your DPC count. And look, I'm hitting 200-0 just from the ultimate right there. I'm hitting 100-0 from other ults, but just from the light Yagamis, I hit 200-0 with the ultimate. So, like I said, those are really good characters to have on your team. And just overall, really good. If you want to use damage boost, you can, but I don't think it does affect it during this. And then yeah, this is the best you really can do with this team. You really want lights illusion on all of them, because then it just makes the damage DPS go up really high. So if you guys do all that, you should be able to become a leaderboard player just like me. The leaderboards are a little bugged right now, so I mean, you can't really tell if it worked or not, because it probably will always say you're the highest in your server. Like right now, it will show I am the highest no matter what. If I go back here, yeah, 80.2 DPS and then 9.2 DPS. We know that is not right. Like, the gap between me and everyone else is not 70-0 worth. So Thank you guys so much for watching, and follow all these tips to become a endgame player in Anime Fighter Simulator.